You smell like salt and dirt. That's what they said. But they don't know what it means to survive, to breathe above water, and still feel like you're drowning.
Dad raised me where the hooves hit fast. Trackside cradle, baby wrapped in a cast of seaweed and saddlecloth, no past. Mama was a myth, just bubbles and ash. She said, you're strong, girl, don't matter your gills. But the world's got teeth worse than ocean kills. My jaws came in before my second grade smile. Trying to fit in while they treat me like I'm wild. Snuck into class with the hoodie and shame. Tried to hide dorsal fins like they were blame. I'd eat lunch alone by the bleachers and dream of galloping waves and underwater screams. Kids laugh, shark girl, what you doing in land school? I bet your breath smelled like chum and pool. Yeah, but I kept my cool because biting back would make me the fool. Born in the mud, raised by the race, but I come from the deep and I don't have a place. Stews in the mirror, but dirt in my veins, trying to run with the herd while I swim through the pain. Born in the mud, raised by the race, but I come from the deep and I don't have a place. Stews in the mirror, but dirt in my veins, trying to run with the herd while I swim through the pain. Pop work nights, cleaning stalls for the prize. Barely had time, but he meet my eyes, saying, you ain't cursed, you carved out of war. Half water, half flame, and more. But I heard him whisper in the stands, that ain't natural, not with them hands. Web fingers holding a shovel and feed. Blood don't matter, it's the hunger and need. Some nights I'd cry and the rain barrel's full, wishing the moon would just pull me dull. Like tides back out where the silence sings, but horses scream. That's the song I bring. Saw myself in the mirror, cracked in three. One side girl, one side beast, one side sea. But I kept looking stars, kept taking notes, kept saying thank you when they called me jokes. Because pain's just part of the pedigree. You learn to race even when you can't breathe. Bridle and Fins, I was born for the course, even when the track don't make room for your form. Born in the mud, raised by the race, but I come from the deep and I don't have a place. Screws in the mirror, but dirt in my veins, trying to run with the herd while I swim through the pain. Born in the mud, raised by the race, but I come from the deep and I don't have a place. Screws in the mirror, but dirt in my veins, trying to run with the herd while I swim through the pain. They don't see the tears in the tide I hide, how I break just to walk, but I swallow the pride. You call me a monster, but I call it skin, cause I was born where the hoof meets the fin. Some folks are born with silver spoons. I was born with salt on my tongue, calluses on my palms, and teeth I had to file down to smile. They never asked how it felt to be too much for the world, but never enough for it either. Graduated barefoot, blood in my socks, valedictorian with a shark tooth locked in a chain round my neck. Gift from daddy, said they ain't gotta love you to be glad. Now I train fillies, teach them to run, same track I cried on under the sun. I ain't ashamed of my gait or my grin. I bite through fear just to begin. Still get stares when I hit the store. Still feel the gills when I breathe too sore. But I stand on the rail with my head held right. Shark girl, ain't scared of the fight, because broken ain't bad when you're built like this. Half ocean storm, half trackside grip. So I ride with the tide and I walk with the mud. The first of my kind, but I ain't the last flood. Born in the mud, raised by the race, but I come from the deep and I don't have a place. Skills in the mirror, but dirt in my veins, trying to run with the herd while I swim through the pain. Bridled by fear, but I spit off the reins. Hybrid soul in a world full of lanes. They can call me freak, they can call me sin, but I was born where the hoof meets the fin.
She runs now, not from, but toward a finish line only she can see, because she made it herself.